Hi, I'm Lynn McCraw at the McCraw Law Group. I'd like to talk to you for a little while about TBIs, or traumatic brain injuries. Some people call them concussions, but they can be what is known as a simple concussion, or it can be something that's much more severe. Please understand that at about 15% of brain injury cases, people that have been concussed never get better. About 85% get better, but about 15% simply never get better. So these injuries can be quite catastrophic. They can, even though some people call them mild, some doctors may call them mild, there's nothing mild about what they can do to your life. They can absolutely destroy a person's life. They can destroy their ability to make a living. They can destroy their ability to think and process and multitask. Traumatic brain injuries can be very traumatic for a family and very traumatic for an individual. Folks that I have represented in mild traumatic brain injuries often tell me that there's a pre and a post. And it's like sometimes that the person that was there before has now died, and the person that is there now is simply what is left. It changes people's personalities. It makes people irritated very easily. It wrecks marriages because we have impulse control issues when folks have mild traumatic brain injuries or MTBIs or TBIs. It makes it very hard for them to multitask, to take care of what they're supposed to take care of. So the most responsible, the nicest, most sincere and considerate person before an incident like this after an incident can be mean. They can be irresponsible. They can be impulsive. They can be all the things that they weren't before. And in a very real way, it can be a death of a person. One of the things that is unique about mild traumatic brain injuries that you don't see as much in other injuries is that the more a person uses their mind or their brain to make a living, the worse a mild traumatic brain injury can impact them. The more they rely upon that brain, the more an injury like this can impact their life. It's important for lawyers to understand that. It's important for lawyers to know, for instance, that a traumatic brain injury victim is not going to give good, consistent history to the medical providers. So it's important for that lawyer to tell folks that are taking care of people that are with a mild traumatic brain injury or that are helping them, to let them know they need to go to those doctor's appointments. They need to make sure that all of the signs and symptoms that they are seeing are being related to the doctor. Because again, the person with a mild traumatic brain injury or the person with the traumatic brain injury, they're not going to be good self-reporters of the problems they're having. There are a lot of other hints that you need to have if in a situation with a mild traumatic brain injury. One of the most important things that you can do is find a lawyer who knows and understands mild traumatic brain injury, who knows how to prove them, who knows the pitfalls and the traps that are out there, and can help navigate or guide you through the process. At the McCraw Law Group, we can do that. We have done that, and we've done it for a number of years. We take care of people with mild traumatic brain injuries. I just hope that in the event of a mild traumatic brain injury, you know that there is life outside of this, there's life after this, that we can get through this together. We're here to help.